we're back with what has been told to me as nothing useful happening. What's uh, what's the plan, guys?
Oh, we're definitely putting him back under as soon as we figure out if we can. And I like
Yeah,
the
we,
idea of giving it some time for him to recover.
So you're gonna let him wake up completely?
yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can. Okay, we don't want to kill him, but
Well, he's very restrained. He's got plastisteel cuffs and he's duct taped completely around, mummy duct taped to a chair. I don't think we have to worry about him like getting away.
It would be quite impressive if he was able to get away.
And we have a kill switch that fills him full of slab on command. So
To put him back down.
yeah,
All right, so it'll be you guys will spend a couple of minutes.
Let's just gotta awaken right here and lay waste to us all with newfound adept powers.
um, it'll take probably about 20 minutes. Like you have 5 hits on the 3, so you spend about 7 or 8 minutes googling some stuff on Slab. Um, so about 20 minutes after that, he's going to start actually beginning to kind of move a little bit.
Lark's gonna take a spare sock and just put it in his mouth to be safe.
Why? We duct tape. Silence is
Or if
golden,
it's duct
but
tape,
duct
it doesn't
tape is
matter.
silver.
Sure.
I was gonna say he's a frat boy. He's probably used to the feeling of being wrapped in duct tape. We should actually tape him to the wall to make him more at home.
That would be sealing?
I mean, you guys have some time. You could spend a couple of hours duct taping a corpse to the ceiling before he comes to.
no, not so much.
Ceiling fan? It's been around.
So you guys are still waiting for him to just wake up and actually be able to converse with you?
Put him on a bed. No, wait. Don't put him on a bed. That'll look weird. Maybe a chair?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You guys are able to put him in some kind of furniture so that he is sitting there. After a couple more minutes, you'll start to hear like a... And then is he blindfolded or anything, or is he just gagged?
Just gagged.
Okay.
Murph.
Is it anybody, like, in his immediate line of sight for him to see when he wakes up, or looming over him menacingly?
I don't know. I wouldn't be.
Okay. So, you guys will hear some shuffling as he kind of, like... Yeah, you ever, like, slowly find out that you're restrained and not really get it for a couple of seconds? And kind of... And then
No,
you'll
I
see,
knew. I
you'll
knew
see
why.
him, rest eyes on one of you guys, and then he's suddenly going to kind of start to struggle a little bit more as he's like, "Oh, this isn't a joke from one of my frat buddies. This is something else."
Totally should have taped him to the wall.
Well, I mean, you guys aren't wearing a bunch of Seattle University shirts and stuff.
I mean, I'll pull out my Remington suppressor and like,
No guns. That'll freak him out.
I mean, I'm pretty sure
Okay.
he's fairly freaked out.
yeah, just
Well, I'm
like
pretty sure a gun will make it worse.
Well, I figured
But
Lark
what-
was trying to sleep, so he would be waking up right about now.
Well, hey, the adrenaline will help push the slab out of his system, so a little fear is maybe not bad. Get the old heart pumping.
Sure.
Oh, crap.
Yeah,
He's gonna need to crap.
need to crack.
He's gonna need to use the bathroom.
Oh. Yeah, that's gonna be unfortunate.
He's gonna have to do it with his hands restrained because we're not letting him out.
Yeah, well, it's also been like 12-ish hours since the last time he may have pooped too, so keep that in mind. So yeah, no, he seems awake and conscious of his surroundings. What are you guys doing?
Let's take off the tape, let him scream, and see that it has no effect. So he hit home that he's completely out of his depth here.
Why bother? Why not just let him sit there and struggle for a while? Give it an hour of him being awake, and then put him back under.
Because he probably needs water.
Why don't we give him a chance to drink a little bit of water and go to the bathroom?
Because then
Yeah,
we have
sure,
to
why not?
undo him, and then we're giving him a chance to get away.
No, I'll be
You're
there.
just gonna undo
I'll have my
just
gun
the
out.
waist.
Can't get away. He has that jacket on him.
He has a jacket on him, and his hands would still be tied, right? It's just his legs that are.
He's in cuffs. And if we don't take the cuffs off, there's no way he's getting that jacket off.
Well, we don't have to completely remove all the tape.
All right, I'm not wiping his ass. I'm just saying, if he's got a shit, I'm not wiping his ass.
No one's wiping
We'll
his
just-
ass. He's
Nobody's
putting his
wiping
pants
We'll
his
just
back
throw
on.
him in the shower, wash him down.
People have been wiping his ass all his life. We're not doing it now.
All right, well, Lark, you want to go talk to him?
Yeah, this is a face situation. Be a face.
Well, Lark's gonna try to sneak up behind him where he can't see him and use his own voice while talking to him just to confuse the hell out of him.
Okay.
We're gonna give you a chance here. You may think you're crazy, but we're gonna let you, go relieve yourself until we take another trip. You want to cooperate, or you want us to have fun with you?
You may think you're crazy, but no, we're the crazy ones.
So he can't really respond, but his eyes are wide and he's looking kind of terrified.
Oh boy.
Like, are you gonna pull the tape off him, or are you just gonna kind of intimidate the shit out of him?
Figure with somebody's help, I can help bring him over to the
Dark side.
bathroom area, toss him in the tub, and just undo the tape up to his waist.
What he thinks must be going on.
Well, it's a kidnapping. It's a pretty standard kidnapping. Hey, I'm being kidnapped. No shit.
It's like, this sucks.
What
Alright.
gave it away? The duct tape or the drugs?
So,
Maybe the handcuffs.
when you finish showering him off,
We're not showering him off. Are we showering him off?
I mean, you threw him in the tub to relieve himself. So,
Did we? I thought we just did that to take off the tape. What kind of barbarous madness is this?
I mean, this whole thing sounds pretty barbarous to me so far.
Well, I was trying to reduce the barbarity by letting him shit and get some water.
Is that what you're doing, Lark? Since you're taking the front man on this?
I'll let him do what he wants.
Okay. So you just kind of let him into the bathroom to be free for a moment.
No. Got to check for one of those weird basement-style windows on the bathroom that he can crawl his ass out of.
You guys have had hours. This is a murder hotel. There is no escape.
Oh, okay.
Like, otherwise, you would not be murdered because you could escape.
Holy crap, man! Is this thing designed for that?
I mean,
Yeah, no windows in the bathroom. We don't want any potential victims escaping from this facility.
you ever seen Cabin in the Woods?
I mean, if this place had like Yelp review or something, I'd probably be giving it 5 stars.
10 out of 10 would kidnap and use as hostage. All right,
Had
so
convenient D-rings above the bed for restraints.
we'll just fast forward through all the wonderful discussion about how you're letting this man poop.
Gonna give him water. Gonna let him get rid of water.
Yep.
And he gets.
Give him a soy burger.
No soy burger.
No soy burgers. Yeah, no food on slab, I guess.
And
Actually, that's not a bad idea. Now that I think about it, food helps you absorb and
sure,
process
you
drugs.
guys can feed the poor guy.
Yeah, let's feed him.
He looks terrified, and on the verge of freaking out.
We don't
Uh,
just tell him
we're
we don't care if you freak out. It's like it doesn't matter to us.
we're ready to put him to sleep and go for border number 2.
I'm gonna whisper in his ear and just tell him night night before we hit the button.
He'll look
I'm
really
going to
confused.
Yep. I'm going to do a
That's the best
small
way to
prayer
look.
to all the gods I know before we do that.
We gave him like the couple of hours that the internet suggested, right? That sounded so bad. The internet suggested it.
I'm just a bit concerned because the only one with a disguise right now is Lark.
And it wasn't even that good.
Yeah, I have distinctive style, so he's gonna be able to describe my ass.
So after a couple of seconds after you hit the button, he will collapse into a sack of duct tape in person.
All right, back to the car. Next stop, Vegas.
Viva!
Why not?
That's always
Why not all the
tricky.
way? How far away is this place? Can't we make it like one entire trip?
You guys
Maybe.
are about 4 hours into the 8.
Yeah,
I believe the 8 was just to get you into Calfrey, I believe.
I
I
gotta
say we
say
just
though,
go.
he
So
was somewhere around Boise, on the edge of the tier, when the drugs began to take hold.
was that restful enough to heal my stun?
When did you get stunned?
How much stun do you have?
2.
Yeah, you can roll that up.
Why did he get stunned?
One of my fades. I didn't
Oh.
get rid of all the fatigue.
I was like, you were definitely not in the car, so combat didn't happen.
Do you want me to just take it off, or do you want me to roll whatever the things?
Yeah,
'Cause it's
you've
been
had many
hours.
hours.
Yeah, so it's healed. All right, boom.
Very
Okay.
good. This
Do we
is
get
coming
any edge
together
back
well.
or no?
You
With the
certainly
sleep.
don't. Because this place is terrible, and you're a creature of comfort.
I've slept in a trench.
But yeah, no, you guys probably don't get any edge back because you've only been here for a couple of hours and you've had crappy meals. If you want to take like the whole day of not hiding in the car for a car / parking garage.
Yeah.
Let's just say let's go to Vegas. Let's get nice and rested in Vegas, and then
Well, in that case, you guys will drive on up to the next checkpoint.
I'm gonna
okay.
wake up in Vegas.
So as soon as I figure out which lane we're gonna go in, can I spot a scanner?
Absolutely.
All right. So I'll try to get in first. Here's my hack on the fly.
Is that an action you can assist? That's not an action you can assist.
Do you have the hacking skill?
No. Yes, I do.
I'm going to reboot myself.
Okay.
What?
This is why I went for me first. I'll try again.
Yeah, I have hacking at 6. That doesn't make sense. Okay, I have hacking at 6. But I only have a sleaze attribute on my comlink.
So you have a hacking of 2 and a logic of 4.
Oh, right, yeah. I have a hacking of 2. Why does that say? That must be... Okay, it reads different now.
That is the math that it has done for you.
Okay, yeah. So I have a 6 dice pool and only a sleaze attribute to use it with.
Okay, so I got the mark.
Mm-hmm.
With the 2 extra that I have, what's the firewall attribute on the device?
3.
Okay, nice. All right,
Or
so
hidden
now,
attribute, you know what I mean?
yeah. So now the sprite hack on fly.
Okay.
Nice. All right, so I'm gonna get an assist for the. Oh no, I don't have to because I'm already in this side. I'm just. So here's my diffusion, and you said he had an attribute of 3. I'll make it 5 anyway, because why not? 12.
That's not right.
Ooh.
How do you what?
And I took 2 fade. I'm tired. I'm gonna try it assisted. Much better.
Okay.
All right, so he has no firewall anymore. Here's
Down
my
with 1.
fade. No more fade. Okay, and so I'm gonna have my sprite. So you'll only be rolling 5 dice. So I'm gonna have him go for 2 at once. So that's a -6 penalty, right?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Awesome.
Good.
And
I like
the
the sound
garbaging
of that.
and the garbage in, garbage out. 2, 2.
Did you do that with the sprite, or
Hmm?
did you use the sprite for that? Did we have it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're not gonna for the next one, but I'm pretty sure from what I'm reading, we can do a teamwork test on that since hack on the fly is a sleaze action.
So 2, 3.
Probably can't give you as much dice as the sprite can, but I could probably bump you up 1 maybe.
6. Wow. This is actually working out really well. My Overwatch score hasn't gone up that bad. So that's good. Or his Overwatch score, I should say.
Nope, it still goes up.
Yeah, but only on the the reflections off of the actions, not by time.
Right.
So by my count, I might be wrong. I'll have him check after this, but by my count, I'm up to 14 on him. I've bounced a lot of stuff, but he hasn't actually had to hit very many hard things.
Crash the node!
So scanner's clear. I send the message.
Alright, is there anything else?
Nope, pretty much head on.
Okay, the guy is drugged in the storage compartment, yes?
I
With the
assume
bio,
so.
Okay,
he's either
sure.
drugged or dead with the biomonitor turned
I
off.
mean, the biomonitor definitely said, yo, this guy's dead.
He did.
That's what you think. 2 tasks on the crack sprite.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there was something we talked about last session. Our mage can sense this guy and make sure his soul is still attached to his body, yeah?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Like a dead person would look a little different in the astral.
yeah, but at the moment, Nyx has despawned.
Crap. That was
So-
extra convenient.
I mean, that's not my fault, you know.
I'm blaming you anyway.
Don't. So, you guys will, pull on up to the middle-aged man who is operating the other scanner, and he will beep you through.
Awesome. And now I will restore it.
Well,
Nice. And we're clear.
Out of character question, Bamce, are you getting the little beeps for Roll20 when people make rolls? Because that's a really nice touch to the audio.
I don't think that I am. I haven't heard them, but I may not. I may have turned that off.
They're so nifty. I can hear people making rolls.
Oh, do you mean like the animated dice and stuff?
No, it's just like a little whoop, a little notification beep when somebody puts something into the chat.
No,
In
no, I think it
Roll20.
only happens if you're tabbed out of it.
Yeah, if you're not selected on the window, it happens for everything, whether they're rolling or not. It's every message.
Well, that's mostly what all of our messages are, is rolls.
So, you guys are into Vegas.
So now here's the thing, right? I still don't have any edge, but that last one went really smooth, and my crack spot. What is the roll? I have it on my cheat sheet. I'm gonna check and see what his Overwatch score is officially. Check Overwatch score, Electronic Warfare. So it's versus 6 dice. So 12 or 16 versus 6.
Its Overwatch is 17.
Okay. So he's actually got a lot of room to still bash some shit. If you guys want to roll straight through, I mean, there's a chance I fuck something up, but it's really only one roll we got to worry about. So it's and if he fails, then I can make him go away, and I can try to do it myself with some teamwork help.
I say we push through.
I have a question. What happens with convergence on Sprite?
It dies, and the Technomancer's location gets given up.
Yep.
Technomancer's location?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Do all the other god smashes get applied to the Technomancer, like the matrix damage and all that?
Nah. It just gives up his location.
Yeah, the sprite bears the brunt of the force. But since he disincorporates and there's nowhere for him to be, then it rats me out.
Well,
And they get my signature too, right? Like then they know who I am, my mark.
maybe? I would have to double check.
Okay.
So, are you guys rolling through, or are you guys getting a stop?
It's up to you guys. I think I can do it, but it's all going to come down to one roll. If my 16 dice versus his 15 dice. If I lose that, things could get dicey, but it's still possible to recover. If I win that, then we're golden, and we should sail right through.
Keep on trucking on.
All right. So no stops in Vegas, because that's the thing too. We have to balance it against the complication of keeping him awake for a couple days and not getting caught. So
Yeah,
we're
that's
gonna
what I
roll
was
straight.
thinking. Sneaking him into Vegas without getting caught would be tricky.
Nothing
We have
bad
to
ever
go-
happens in Vegas.
We can stop there for a vacation on the way back. But yeah, let's try to roll the Cal Free border.
Okay. So you guys are driving on up.
And of course, I didn't type it in there, but after we left the last border, I dropped my firewall and rebooted myself.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So as soon as we pick a scanner, I spot it.
Yep.
And here's going to be my mark.
Oh my.
Yeah,
It's unfortunate that you can't keep all of those.
let's see what is my mental limit.
It's not
It's
your
pretty
mental
high
limit.
though.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't
It's your
matter.
Oh, no.
intuition.
That's right. It's my intuition. 5. I can only keep 5. All right. So now the moment of truth. That's not great, but and that's bad.
Your sprite has been marked.
Okay, I order him to. Now here comes a big question, right? Should I just make him go away, or should I? Because the problem is now that he's marked, we're probably going to have to start doing something, and they could start looking for him, and he might become a problem.
I don't know. What do you guys want to do?
I'm going to tell my sprite to evaporate and go back to the matrix.
Okay. Goodbye, crack sprite.
All right, so now I'm gonna have to see if I can do this myself.
I believe in you.
Yes. All right, so I'm down to 2 tasks on that machine sprite. Well, might as well use him up. No guts, no glory. All right, I'm gonna get him to. I enter the host on my mark.
Okay.
I'm going to defuse the firewall with assistance from my sprite.
Okay.
And I didn't get fade. Okay, so that would leave me still with the 4 net successes. So his firewall should be down to 1. So this is a good thing. I am going to use the last task on that sprite to have him hold that open for me, so that I don't have to take the -2. Well, no, you've only got 5 dice. I'm not going to bother that. I'm going to leave that sprite going. So I'm just going to go ahead and get my 2 marks, and I'm going to double up as well. So this is going to be for 2 marks on the dude. With hold. No, that would take me down to. What are you going to be rolling? You're going to be rolling 3 dice, right?
I mean, maybe.
All right, I won't do that. Since I'm sustaining, I'm going to do them one at a time. So here's 1. With the sustaining penalty. Here, wait a second.
Okay.
Is that a glitch?
Has to be more than 1.
Okay,
More than. Which is why it's always bad to have dice pools of odd numbers if you're only throwing a few dice. And here's the Geigo, which would be 12, but I'm sustaining, so it'll be 10. Who needs a crack sprite? Do this shit myself.
I mean, you just gotta believe in the heart of the cards.
Awesome. So I send a message, all clear again. And you all owe me a stiff drink when we go to party in Vegas.
So
Yeah, man. I mean,
oh, that was the garbage in. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought that was the 3rd mark. All right, so you guys will once again just kind of roll on through with no big deals.
Woo. And when I get done, I'm going to reboot myself. Oh, first, let me de-Geigo it. We'll just go out of here completely and utterly clean, because that's pretty awesome. Oh, there's a chance. It's the smallest of chances.
Yes.
Oh! But that's all right. Wait, so does it succeed and you mark me, or it didn't succeed?
Find out. You have failed, and you are marked.
Okay. So I'm going to quickly try that again.
Ah.
Okay. And then I'm going to reboot myself.
Okay. So you had a brief moment of panic.
But at least it was a brief moment of panic as we were already driving away from the checkpoint.
Yeah.
So there is that. If it got worse and you started launching stuff, I was going to Resonance Vale that somebody 3 stalls over was on the terrorist watch list.
I mean,
figured that would be a
that's
good
something you
distraction.
could have always done. Like,
Yeah.
you could have made a matrix signature for a thing that would be bad and then caused a distraction.
That was my plan, but it's better if I didn't raise a ruckus, because causing that kind of distraction might have people start reviewing records, looking at camera feeds. So that was my fallback was, if we're going to go out, I tell the thing, hey, I just smelled a bomb, or something like that. But anyway, so easy peasy.
Yep. So,
Now I pass the fuck out in the car. And I say, hotel now, damn it.
well, you guys are in Cal Free now, so that's good.
Probably make that call.
Sure, you guys can make that call.
Clark will go ahead and do that.
All right. So you will very precariously dial a number that will get you to a young woman who picks it up. Hello?
Hello, I was told to dial this number when we had a package ready for delivery.
Ah, yes, let me I'm just an intermediary. Allow me to patch in the recipient of said package. And then you will get a third persona join the call. It'll be kind of a stuffy looking old butler man. Like, I understand you have our package.
We do. I'll tell him roughly how many hours we are away, and say we need exact tell him roughly where we are, and say that we need an exact destination.
Are you
Final destination.
being pursued?
No, we are not.
Very good.
I'll release some drones to check our tail.
Yep, you guys are driving along the highway speeds. So
Maybe not.
it's like, I'll just put this out there. Oh, damn.
It'll catch up.
Right, sooner or later you'll pull over and it'll find you guys, but it's still like, yeah, no, there's. Did you guys see anything?
I
Very
thought we were like in town.
I imagine. Did you guys call like right after you crossed the border in the Cal Free? Like, right when the border comes out of view.
I figured when we were closer to South Cal,
Sure.
where we need to actually do the delivery.
Wait, we
They
do
didn't give
know
us a
what
destination.
town we're going to, right?
It was
Yeah, we just tell them
We didn't get.
It was in the southern, and then they were going to give you exact location.
So
Very
yeah,
good.
we just tell them we're in SoCal, and we're in SoCal. We haven't been detected. We safely crossed the border, and we're ready to deliver. Where do we got to go?
Very good. You will receive a message in just a moment, and I will confirm that you
Oh,
are
no,
not being
no.
followed.
We probably should have waited for the kid to wake up again.
I mean, that's if that's something you guys wanted to do, you could have done that. I'm not gonna nope, you guys said you were calling him, because
Well, I figure we should deliver a live body.
it helps sometimes.
Can we?
Do you want to call
Like-
after you wake him up?
Yes.
So
Well, then
find
we
a
have to
murder
drive
Here
to
you
wherever
go.
with
This
him
is a
alive.
dead man.
No, I think we should at least find out where, and we'll set up a win, and we'll make the win so that we can bring him awake.
Okay. couple of seconds will go by as he's, doing whatever it is that he needs to do to make sure that you guys aren't being actually followed.
Johnson's.
Yeah, right. Then he comes back like, very good. You may deliver him to the Banks estate.
The what?
The Banks estate.
For the Banks estate.
Yes.
I'm assuming that comes with an address.
Yes. It is in Bel Air.
Dog.
Told you we should have taken the Bel Air, or so the anyway, doesn't matter.
Wait.
Roughly how
Hard
many hours has it been since he's been knocked out?
Probably about 4.
The Fresh Prince of Bel Air is where we're going, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's why I was saying.
I just got that. Bel Air Banks. Got it. Nice.
It's
you
kind of bad
100%.
runner etiquette. It's kind of bad runner etiquette to let the Johnsons say that we're meeting on their home turf. But
I mean,
whatever.
what are you going to do? They'll just hire somebody to kill you.
No, I'm just like, can we not meet somewhere where you could possibly have turrets popping out of the ground every 5 feet? If things go sideways, like neutral territories.
Is that something
Yeah,
you
but
would wish to try to negotiate for, Mr. Lark?
No, I'm just saying.
No, we've got a living, but in this case, we have a.
We have the
living
target,
package.
right?
Yeah, we can
Yep.
kill him
Exactly.
if it went
That's what
sideways.
I was- That's the first thing I'll do is kill the target that they want. If somebody's paid an awful
The
lot of
second
money
thing you
to
would
keep
do
him
is
safe.
die.
Yeah, well, at that point, it's about spite, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I'll be
But
flipping
if I'm going to
birds
spite
while-
someone, I want to live to gloat about it.
I don't know. I've definitely burn edged the spit in a dude's face. But, yeah, no. You guys will be able to... You're waiting until he wakes up, or are you going to drop him off in his
Yeah.
current... Okay. So it's been about 4 hours since you dosed him. At about
So,
6...
also... Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
At
But
about the...
take the jacket, too, if we were going to keep that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Can somebody roll me a D32?
That doesn't exist.
Whoever wants to be responsible for the death of your target. Alright, so you guys are fine.
That was great.
So,
Thanks for that moment of heartbreaking, or heart attack right there.
so yeah, at about 6 hours, the biomonitor will start showing signs of life again.
Nice. Let's head to the Banks estate. I'm assuming that we got somewhere near it for him to recover this time, and then we'll just. Last time when he got from this point, it took about 20 minutes, right? So we could try to time it so he wakes up, comes fully awake just as we're entering the estate.
Take the jacket off before he comes around, so that we don't have to remove the restraints while he's conscious.
I mean, he's covered in duct tape, so...
We're going to have to take that off, too. We can't deliver him like that. That's unprofessional.
I think we'll be all right. I think we're going to leave him wrapped up like a Christmas package with the jacket still on.
He's wrapped
Yeah,
up. We
same
just need to improvise a duct tape bow and put it on his head.
Well,
I
we
mean, you
can't
guys have a
get the
couple of
jacket
hours.
off with the duct tape on.
The jacket doesn't need to come off.
We were going to keep it.
Well, we can get it back from him when we hand it over. We'll take that jacket, please.
You are more than welcome to take back the jacket that has his name and number on it and attempt to use it again later.
No, we just
We
want
want
the
the
mod
drugs
out
that
of
are
it.
in the auto injector.
Oh my god, you guys are so poor.
Not anymore.
You guys will drive up to the estate. It is very beautiful. Long driveway, shrubberies and brushes all done up kind of nice. There is a, let's go with in his late 50s. There's an African American gentleman who is wearing a, butler's tuxedo, kind of waiting to receive you.
Jeffrey, my man.
Gina, you
Does he have a British accent?
A little bit.
Nice.
I mean, that's the kind of thing you get installed in your own butler, so that you have a proper butler.
This is true.
And
As well as a rod in your spine.
he will, since you are driving Whiplash's very nice car, he will not feel dirty touching it. And he will start with the passenger side in the back to just be like,
Why the back? Oh, right. Who's in the back?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm guessing at this point that we, in the interim before we pulled up, we actually got all our guns out of the luggage and strapped on.
Yeah, you guys would have had the capability of doing anything.
Yep.
Yeah. And we have armor jackets and whatnot.
He will look in the door and raise an eyebrow. I was like, I believe there was a package for me.
No, there's a package for your boss.
Regardless, I see no package.
He's in the trunk.
Ah. And then he will go to stand back by the trunk and wait for you guys to pop it.
Oh, no.
All right, so let's get out, walk around, and off the trunk.
Let's train some guns.
Should be a very terrified football player.
Did you put him back in the smuggling compartment or back in the just in the trunk?
Just in the trunk.
Okay. He will look up, see you guys kind of like, and he'll be like, and then he'll see the butler, and he will start kicking his feet like a spoiled child, and looks very upset.
Oh, good. It's not... Okay.
Did you guys leave him in a situation where he can get out on his own, or are you guys dragging him, kicking and screaming?
No, he's still taped up.
Yep, still.
Alright. The butler will step back and was like, very good. If you could extricate him from your vehicle, I will see that once he is inside, you may get paid.
Alrighty.
And I'm presuming that you guys help him out and allow him to walk.
No, go carry to some.
I'm imagining
Fireman
his
carry.
legs being
Fireman
taped,
carry
so
him.
we have to carry him.
Shoulder...
I think
shoulders and
fireman
ankles.
carried by a dwarf would be the perfect indignity for him to suffer on his way back home to daddy.
To his uncle.
I'll carry him above my head.
Sure, you guys are able to carry him. It's not super important.
Toss him in the house.
The butler will open the door, and there will be a chair right by the inside. There is a large foyer. I think those are the foyers, the part of the house. Big staircase where there is a large African American human standing there, and he is just not looking happy as he sees Rufus, and Rufus is gonna look up and you can just flop him into the butler. You may just place him in the chair, and I will have your payment for you most presently.
Lark will ask, would you wish us to unwrap him, or shall we leave that to you and our esteemed host?
The big man, like, you may go ahead. He knows he is not going anywhere.
Yeah, good, because I wanted my restraint back anyway. So,
You guys are so cheap.
old habits die hard.
It's
So
a
you guys-
souvenir at this point.
You guys free him for the first time in 2 days, and the senior banks will come down. Very good. He will initiate a bank transfer with you.
A bank's transfer.
Yeah. a
Thanks,
monetary unit transfer.
That sounds like what he would call it, too. I will
Probably.
transfer you the monetary units.
And he will turn to the butler and kind of like wrinkle his nose. Get him cleaned up into his room. And Rufus is like, oh, I want to go back. And I just throw like the most ineffectual temper tantrum a 25-year-old can, as he is.
Let's give the older gentleman his vial of Coke. Be like, here, this was his.
He will be grabbed by the ear by the butler and drug off into the back of the house. And
I figure we should also return the damaged comlink.
We threw that out.
All right.
I vaguely remember that being completely gone.
Yes.
And you guys will be
Not
paid.
that. Yeah.
And,
$100 bazillion.
something like that.
I'm pretty sure it's written in gigantic letters on Roll20. I know this because I'm looking at it.
And with that, we will take our second break and come back to talk about the Fresh Prince of Bellevue.